I gotta go to the stock room. It's gonna take a while. It's a mess.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. We're closed. Frisco.
It's good to see you.
Oh, hello there.
Hello there. The apartment number's right. Am I in the right building here?
Oh, yeah. You're definitely in the right place. Hello there.
Hey.
Noodle Buddha or floating red?
You know, either's fine with me. How was your day?
Interesting.
Huh. Something happened at Maxie's doctor's appointment?
Let's just say that Dr. Westbourne wasn't in the best of moods.
I can call Lulu, and I will make a full disclosure. I'll explain that you're having Spinelli's baby and not
No,
hers.
no, okay?
Whatever you want, I'll do it. I'm in. Glad to hear it.
So what are we talking about here? You want a makeover? Not that you need one. Some personal shopping, I'm hoping.
You're gonna help me destroy Sabrina Santiago.
I'm sorry. I must not have heard you right.
Destroy, demolish, annihilate Sabrina. So by the time we're through, the only thing left of her will be that rat's nest she calls hair.
I would know those dulcet tones anywhere.
Sorry about that.
No problem.
All right, well, I'm going to assume that you filled Elizabeth in.
Sabrina wasn't gossiping. I just noticed.
I'm not worried about
a little
it.
tense when-
Tomorrow afternoon, everybody's going to know that Britt and I broke up.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, don't say sorry because you're not. In fact, this is probably the time where you say that you told me so.
Actually, Sabrina has something to tell you.
Okay. Sabrina, whatever it is, you can tell me.
Can I just be the voice of reason here? And bear with me, because this is kind of new territory, but this is a labor action, right? There's bound to be a lot of cops out there, maybe even your pal John McVeigh.
That's good. Then all the more reason to go.
See, this is what I mean. Someone could see us. We need to be careful.
Well, then let's be careful.
Oh, great. That's an awesome idea. I didn't think of that. Thanks.
Enough with the blah, blah, blah. Let's go. Doc!
Lucy,
What are you doing here?
I came to see you. I didn't like the way we left things.
Oh, I didn't like the way we left things either. You know, I'd love to sit down and talk about it, but unfortunately, I'm kind of busy right now.
Why don't you introduce me to your friends first? And tell me where you're going.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, so tell me, how bad was your day today?
Oh, well. Stocks are plummeting, all of our assets are frozen, and EOQ is in serious trouble. Yeah, all thanks to my dad.
You still don't know if Sonny had anything to do with it.
You know what? I'm not gonna let my dad or EOQ get in the way of this beautiful evening you planned, okay? So let's stop talking about me. How was your day?
My day
Yeah.
was fantastic. You know why? I went to yoga, and then I had a singing lesson, and then I sent my father back to prison.
So, what's with the getup?
Oh, this old thing. You know, it's kind of what we wear when we need to wear something wearable. Yes, the uniforms, you mean. A doctor, is it?
Collins, yes.
This uniform? It's the one worn by the duly deputized security guards here at Ferncliff State Institution.
Yep.
And what my taciturn co-worker is trying to say is that, well, we're just trying to take care of things.
What we have here is the population of Port Charles needing our protection from these maniacs.
Actually,
Maniacs? Is that the clinical term they're using nowadays?
my coworker is suddenly very talkative, and he's referring to our inmates. You know, they're They're very often
Oh, they're madder than a bag of rats.
misunderstood by society at large. And that's why we have to go and guard this institution.
I see, except right now it doesn't seem like you're guarding much of anything.
Well, no, because we're not. And I'll tell you why. Because the conditions here are deplorable.
Right.
We are underpaid and overworked, and it is about time for change.
What we have here is a strike.
That's right. And management refuses to do anything about it. So until they do, we're walking out.
But what about the inmates? You know, the patients. I mean, you can't just leave them here, and you can't walk out with them, especially this one. You do realize this woman is a patient, don't you?
I don't understand. I mean, this girl, Sabrina, is like the walking embodiment of beige. I mean, most of the time you don't even know she's there.
Oh, well, don't let her fool you. I found out up close and personal that she's a Class A conniving bitch.
Why? What did she do to you?
Well, she wormed her way into Patrick's house. He needed a babysitter, and you weren't around as much anymore, so how could he pass her up? And that's when Sabrina started her little whisper campaign. While I was out, being wined and dined by Patrick, she was filling that trusting girl's head up with lies.
Why would Sabrina do something like that?
Why else? Because the quickest way to Patrick is through Emma, and Sabrina wants Patrick for herself.
What the hell, Steve? What the hell are you doing with her?
What are you talking about? What am I doing with you?
Mousy little skank!
Liv, wait!
It's just,
Is everything okay?
Yes. Everything will be as soon as I say what I need to say.
Here's Santiago.
Yes.
Olivia Falconeri.
Yes, I know. How can I be of service, Miss Falconeri?
Well, you can start by staying the hell away from my fiancé.
We could start with hello.
What are you doing here?
I got your message.
Well, this is 2 months ago.
I wasn't easily accessible. But when I came up for air, my handler got me the message and...
Oh, I gotta spend some time in that stockroom. That place is a mess. Frisco? What the hell are you doing here?
Hello, Mac. Been a long time. I'm not going to be able to hold it up there much longer.
You look tired. Long trip?
Yeah, long trip. I guess a life of covert ops and dodging bullets takes its toll. But you look rested.
Feel great. So tell us, Frisco, what could possibly drag you away long enough from your adventures to grace us with your presence?
My daughter's pregnant. Is that supposed to be a secret?
I knew. I've been holding her hand the whole time.
Well, it's pretty exciting news, right? Granted, it's Luke Spencer's grandchild. Either way, I thought it was time to pay Maxie a visit.
It wasn't time when Maxie was on trial for her life and Georgie lost hers, huh?
I was in the field.
You're always in the field, Frisco. In fact, you made it perfectly clear that staying in the field takes priority over everything else in your life, including your remaining daughter. Tell me, how did you even find out about Maxie?
I found out from my wife.
Sabrina's in love with Patrick.
Love, I didn't say love.
You're right. You said she wants him all for herself.
Because she's a manipulative social climber. I mean, I guess she's realized that no man with status, intelligence, or eyes would ever be interested in her. So like the parasite that she is, she attaches herself to the nearest doctor. And any doctor will do. I mean, before Patrick, it was Steve Weber.
Steve? But everybody knows he's with Olivia.
Exactly. Everybody. Even Sabrina. But that didn't stop her from chasing after him.
I have not been anywhere near Dr. Weber.
I saw what I saw, okay?
I'm sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about.
You and Steve in the shower, very up close and personal.
Okay, Olivia, when did you see this?
Just now.
Well, Sabrina has been on duty for several hours. This was obviously one of your visions.
I know it's one of my visions.
Then you know it didn't happen.
I know it didn't happen yet, but you know very well that my visions always have a way of coming true, right? So, What? What's with the little look over there? What's going on with you and Steve?
Nothing has happened between me and Dr. Weber, and nothing ever will.
You're damn right nothing ever will, because you're gonna start steering clear of my man.
Olivia, what's going on? You ran out like a shot.
I'm sorry. I went into the shower room and I saw Santiago here all coiled up around you like a hungry python.
Liv, there's nothing going on between me and Sabrina.
I trust you, but you know that my visions, the sixth sense, has never steered us wrong yet. What? What are you people not telling me? What? Steve?
Apparently, Sabrina has a crush on me.
So when I went to Ferncliff, my dad was bragging about how he was going to fake DIDs so that he could avoid standing trial.
How would that even work?
Because he has all of his alters already lined up. There's Tom, who's super nice, and then there's Pete, who's super mean, and then there's Miss Perkins.
Miss Perkins.
Yeah, Miss Perkins is the gatekeeper. She keeps all of the alters in line.
And which one did you walk in on?
I walked in on Rod.
And Rod is?
Rod is a mix between Gomez Adams and Pepe Le Pew. It's disturbing.
Well, what did you do?
Well, I couldn't let my dad con the doctors. So I threatened to turn in a tape that I had made years ago of him admitting that he was faking DID. Then I sat in on his evaluation and made sure that he was found competent.
Okay, so your father's going to trial after all, then?
Yeah. Where he will be found guilty. Because let's face it, he is totally guilty. They're probably transporting him back to the police station as we speak.
This woman is a patient? Please don't do this.
Her name is Lucy Coe. She was admitted for evaluation after stabbing a police officer.
I thought she worked on your shift.
I thought she worked on your shift.
Oh, my goodness. We almost let her walk out on our walkout.
You know what? We should probably get going to the rally, because, you know, I don't want to miss the part where they blow up the giant inflatable rat.
Here, doctor. Why don't you escort the patient back to her room?
Because I can't. I don't work here.
We don't either. In fact, we need to be leaving. We're going on... No, don't do it. Not so fast. We were supposed to leave together. All three of us. All three of us, or none at all. That was the deal.
Deal? What deal? Oh, Lucy, what is going on?
What's going on is she is a complete fruitcake.
Oh, okay, fine. I'll tell you what's going on. Fine. That is the notorious Heather Weber. And that guy is Todd Manning, who I guess is apparently newsworthy. And we are all inmates at Ferncliff. Me, you, and you. All three of us.